Okay, now I was in two minds about doing this video because a lot of it is only shared with my mentorship students. So I'm going to water this down to keep it fair for everybody, but I also like spreading knowledge. So this is how ICT Silver Bullet feeds into the Goldbach algorithm and how you can get better entries using Goldbach and how you can predict the Silver Bullet using Goldbach. So here we go. So this is the 27 range. Now, if you don't understand what this means, you got to buy the book. Otherwise, what I say is meaningless. You're going to try things that don't make sense. But here we go. Here's the 27 range. Now, here's an order block within the 27 range. Okay. Now, I'm not going to explain too much about it because some things I keep reserved, but bear with me. This is an order block. And I know you have a question. You're going to say something, but I'm not going to answer that question. Here is an order block as per Goldbach in the Goldbach level. Now, let's see what happens. Let's play this forward a little bit. So at 3 a.m. we had high impact news. I believe it was month-on-month retail figures for GBP USD. Now, as per Goldbach, you could have taken this entry here. You could have shorted it here as we go back into this reclaimed order block. Now, with reclaimed order blocks, you only ever want to see 2 touches of it. You don't want to see more than that. So this could have been your first entry. Bang, there we go. And then you probably could have taken it off at this low, something like this. So I would have seen the highs created within the order block. So I would have entered here. Well, I did enter here, and then I would have taken it off here. So I would have entered here, and it taps it once, becomes reclaimed. You should only tap it twice, and then there we go. So this is my first trade, bang. But this is about the Goldbach algorithm and the Silver Bullet. So now we've moved to another GB range. Can you see here that this is where the order block should form? Now, yes, the order block is a lot bigger than that. Let's have a look at the 2 minute. Okay, so there we go. There's the order block, even better. Here is the order block. Right here, let's see if the 1 minute gives us any more visibility. There you go, there's your order block right here in the order block level. Now, as per price action model 12, once we have the reclaimed order block, and we tap it twice, the entry will normally be on the fair value gap, and this is where the Silver Bullet comes in. So where does the Silver Bullet form? It forms between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. So let's play this through. Okay, so there is your fair value gap within your Silver Bullet zone. We have extra confluence with the Goldbach levels. So let me just shift this down. So what is Goldbach telling us of the extra confluence? It's telling us there's your order block, and there's your fair value gap and your liquidity void. Now, we're missing data because this was news, so the candles accelerated their forming. So you have time distortion both ways. You have it in between sessions where candles do nothing, and you have it on high impact news where you'll just see the end result. But you can see that this short I took here, I could have taken off at the low of the 27 range. But now, this is about Goldbach and the Silver Bullet setup. So as per ICT's model and price action 12, you would not expect it to touch this order block again because it's a reclaimed. This has been reclaimed. So price action models 12 tells us we take it in the fair value gap, and the Silver Bullet model tells us the same thing. Now, I did not take this trade because this fair value gap was way too long because of news. Ideally, I would have liked it to have ended around here as per Goldbach, and I would have come in here, but for the sake of this video, this is the trade you would have taken. Now with a silver bullet, you need to draw on liquidity and always mark out your prior day lows, your previous day lows. So this was the previous day low, which is your draw on liquidity. And this is how you would have played it if you wanted to. Now the return's not great. This is why I did not take the second trade on Friday, because you would have come in here here we go, on the fair value gap, stop above the OB. You shouldn't touch the OB. Technically you can put it here if you're confident that it's a reclaimed order block and it shouldn't come in, but for safety you can put it here and you picked yourself up a nice 1 to 2. There we go, so it plays out nicely. There we go, it creates a little bit of liquidity there before it eventually hits that low. There we go. So again, I did not take this trade because the RR wasn't worth it. I like at least a 1 to 2. I like the 1 to 3s. But Goldbach tells you what is going to happen. And this is a advanced Goldbach piece of information. We're using the OB from the range above. So the range above should say it's a bullish OB. But wherever the OB forms in the GB range is an OB. So you can see this was going to be a bearish one. So this is why I took this trade. And then this is how the silver bullet ties in. Give me a shout if you want me to create any more videos. I know a lot of you wanted more explanation on Goldbach and ICT's Silver Bullet. So here you go.